Pike talking to Becky Brown about her newly released music magazine, Captivate. This interview will consist of who Becky's audiences are and how she describes them, as well as what research she did and any further information to support this.
Hello, Becky Brown here, talking about my new magazine, Captivate, as well as how I chose my audience. Before starting to make my new magazine, I had to choose my primary audience. For this, I had to use different methods. I used my own knowledge, as well as looking on websites and using interviews and surveys. The interviews looked at people in the target audience, such as those on my website. I also created a survey to all the public users of which brands, music, and also what social networks they use. I decided on the audience of indie cinestas from looking at the different devices. I looked on the famous website of UK Tribes to look into detail of what the audience were interested in. I found out about the different clothing articles they wear, where they get them from, and which shops they're looking to. I also found out which social networking sites I was interested in and what artists I was interested in. From this, I found that they liked American Apparel, Blue Ink, Vans, Converse, Urban Outfitters, and Cheap Mondays. They liked the social networking sites of Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook, and SoundCloud. The most popular artists in this selection were Passenger, Storm Queen, 1975, Vampire Weekend, and the Arctic Monkeys. I also like to look into artists that inspired my target audience, such as hairstyles, piercings, clothing, as well as tattoos. From this, I found that Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Cher Lloyd and Nicki Minaj was the biggest idols for this group. On my website and the link that is below, you can find videos presented on my blog for the target audience that I've interviewed, as well as showing the surveys and questionnaires that I have produced. This look at all the things represented through my magazine, such as the free posters, whether or not I'd like free CDs, and also interviews with the artists that I've involved, Daisy Donnelly. Also the questionnaires that are relevant again to which brands the audience are interested in, the songs and artists. My product represents all of the interests of my target audience, making sure their key interests are at heart to make sure that the magazine is a huge success within the target market. I wanted to represent my audience throughout the media product to make sure it's fully influential and relevant to the audience. The audience are my main priority, and you can see this in my new magazine.